I did a constellation for a woman in England, and I had her step back. And when she stepped back, she described a girl in a field of flowers in a village. Her mother was, cooking the soup, and she was free and innocent, and with these flowers, and she described the scene quite clearly. And she was she lived into the witch hunts. So as she grew into adulthood, the witch hunts came, and it was a period of great violence and destruction met her life, and the destruction of that community. And we did some healing around it. I asked her what year it was, and the girl told her it was 1570. Then a week later, I did a constellation for a man in Tucson, Arizona. And we did a process, and I had him step back, and he's like, oh, I see a girl in a field of flowers. It looks like it's in England. And he described the identical scene. And I asked him what the year was, and the girl told him it's the 1570s. And then it's continued to happen. This girl has shown up in that way just by having people step back and then just describe where you end up. And she has appeared multiple times. So she's kind of like hidden goddess of the last girl who was born into the intact community, matrilineal communities in Europe. And then lived into the destruction. And so we're developing a mythology around it that is just coming to the field.
Yes.
And it has many themes. People, the thing about these mythologies and spiritualities is everybody gets their own message. They don't really correlate. They sort of correlate, like this girl correlates, but a lot of times it doesn't correlate, or sometimes it's kind of random. But one of the messages was it became too dangerous to be a human. And so the souls of those women left the bodies, and they have been with the birds for these centuries. And now the birds are coming back, and they're holding, the birds themselves are just containers that disembodied souls. This is kind of, it sounds weird as I'm saying it. It's just what we're discovering in the field, but it keeps being confirmed. Yes. That disembodied souls with holding this wisdom can hang out in a bird's body.